N.I.G, yeah, we're all new.
What's
Baby.
up, guys, and welcome back to another N.I.G Daily News and Internet Gaming Daily Fix, Internet Gaming Fix, Daily Fix Gaming News. I'm your host, Melvin Cracker. Well, guys, we've got some spicy stories today in the world of gaming and entertainment. We have tales of poor business decisions, new blockbuster games on the horizon, and the expansion of the Cartooniverse. So, without further ado, let's get right into the news. But first, a word from our sponsors. Now, we've all been there before. You head into your favorite cafe, order an overpriced pumpkin spice latte, and when you sit down with your computer, you're suddenly overwhelmed with the paralyzing fear that evil hackers are spying on your online activity. Now, sure, you may not have taken your antipsychotic medication today, but your worries are still valid. A recent report by a three-letter government agency revealed that 95% of all public Wi-Fi networks are being monitored by evil faceless hackers who are simultaneously smart enough to bypass substantial amounts of network security, yet incompetent enough to be thwarted by shitty VPN services. And that's where ExpressVPN comes in. For a monthly price that's competitive with the other VPN services in all the wrong ways, ExpressVPN offers unparalleled connection speeds and industry-leading security. And best of all, ExpressVPN doesn't log any data on their servers, which are located right here in the United States. So you can be secure in knowing that not only are you supporting mostly foreign tech workers at an American company, you can also be sure that ExpressVPN definitely isn't legally required to share your data that they are not storing on you with the FBI, CIA, NSA, and other government agencies. And in the unlikely chance that you realize that there are much better and less expensive VPN services out there, ExpressVPN offers a 30-hour money-back guarantee. So if you use ExpressVPN to view some illegal material online and your house just happens to get raided by the FBI, then you can ask one of the prison guards to request a full refund, completely hassle-free. So what are you waiting for, you silly sod? Sign up for ExpressVPN today using the code GLOWIENIG at checkout today. And hey, if you happen to end up in federal prison after using ExpressVPN, then tell your fellow prisoners that NIG sent you. And with that very expensive ad read out of the way, let's actually get into the news. Okay, so in our first piece of gaming news, it looks like Sony has released an all-new console that seemingly does nothing. It's weird. So apparently this new console, which Sony has cheekily called the PlayStation Portal, allows you to play all of your favorite PS5 games on the go, as long as you own a PlayStation 5, and your PlayStation is on, and you have a very stable internet connection. And actually, these caveats have led some... let me read these notes right here. Toxic gamers to accuse Sony of releasing what is essentially a $200 tablet that doesn't actually let you do anything useful. And I'd have to vehemently disagree with these toxic, smelly gamers. I actually traded in some of my food stamps and bought a PlayStation Portal, and I can definitely say that it's been very entertaining during my late night shits. Although my wife doesn't appreciate me screaming out for her to turn on my PS5 in the middle of the night. But hey, not every console is perfect, and I'm sure that Sony will be able to work out some of these endemic problems on the device and turn the PlayStation Portal into another blockbuster gaming device, just like the Wii U. So guys, in other news that's completely unrelated to gaming, it looks like the Cartooniverse is expanding. Now you may be asking, what exactly is the Cartooniverse? Well, honestly, I have no idea, but I'm required to read out everything on these terrible ass scripts. But anyway, the corrupt Hollywood studios have recently released 3 cartoons coming up soon that may be of interest to all of you sweaty incel gamers out there. Because if you're dumb enough to watch a show as bad as N.I.G Daily, then you probably love modern cartoons. So let's take a deep dive into all of these cartoons so that we here at N.I.G can get a $9,000 check and finally be able to pay everybody's check this month. Okay, so first up we have the second series of Invincible. Now if I can be honest, I haven't seen a single episode of Invincible, since I prefer true blighty patriot content. But I'm sure that a show like Invincible is very popular in a country full of mentally stunted adults. And next up, we have Series 4 of Star Trek Lower Decks. Now, my wife actually watches this show, and it makes me wonder how this show has managed to stay on the air for 4 seasons, and why I haven't filed for divorce yet. And lastly, we have the reboot for Futurama. Now, I actually did used to watch Futurama when I was much younger, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. But then one day I grew up and stopped watching that mindless American dribble. I'd much rather watch Doctor Who, or Downton Abbey, or Casualty, or Peaky Blinders, or Black Mirror, or Heartstopper, or Schlock, or the first and only series of Killing Eve. Now look, there's nothing wrong with the American people, for the most part, but you guys make the worst TV series, and that includes N.I.G. Daily. Christopher Columbus would be spinning in his grave if he knew that he founded America just for you guys to put out totally lame shows like This Is Us. I watched that entire show, and I still have no idea who they even are. Okay guys, so in our last quote-unquote gaming news story today, we're going to be talking about the continued destruction of Twitter by Elon Musk, who has apparently decided to call the platform X, because I guess a recognizable, ubiquitous brand name like Twitter that's been used in nearly every aspect of daily life and worldwide culture, including in the academic and political context, wasn't shit compared to a single fucking letter. Man, for a guy who seems to think that he's the smartest person in the world, Elon Musk sure does some stupid things. Like randomly telling the president of Israel that he's going to start charging people a quote-unquote small fee to use Twitter. Okay, now first of all, why the hell is Elon Musk even talking to the president of Israel? That's so fucking random that it sounds like a Saturday Night Live sketch. And second of all, is he trying to kill the platform? Because since owning Twitter, Elon Musk has caused disruptions to the stock market, crippled the advertising revenue of Twitter by giving substantial percentages of it to alt-right incel influencers. He added a view counter that's so fucking deceptive that you think it was made by Facebook. He alienated a large portion of Twitter's user base, boasted the Fediverse, and generally just gotten people to stop giving a damn about Twitter. Like sure, the platform wasn't perfect before Musk purchased it, but at least I can look at naughty images without worrying about any of these problems that Musk has created. It's safe to say that Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter has been the biggest tech blunder since AOL merged with Warner Bros. Like, I can somewhat understand the Roadrunner being used to advertise shitty dial-up internet, but I don't understand how Elon Musk, a man who runs one of the worst car companies on the planet, was ever going to do anything positive for Twitter. Honestly, I'm getting tired of talking about the muskrat, because it should be pretty clear at this point that he paid $44 billion just to kill Twitter, known by some jackasses as X. And if we can't trust Elon Musk with Twitter, then how can we trust him to send humanity into space, or implant chips into our brains? We are truly living in a virtual insanity. Kind of like that one song from 27 years ago. Man, I'm old. Anyway, with that said, that'll wrap up our N.I.G Daily Fix Gaming News Report. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN so that N.I.G can finally pay our employees above minimum wage for at least 1 month out of the year, because I'm so close to living out of a box that it's not even funny. Stay tuned for more N.I.G content, and remember to have a vapid, gaming-filled day.
N.I.G.
Evil faceless hackers who are simultaneously smart enough to bypass substantial amounts of network security, yet incompetent enough to be thwarted by shitty VPN services.
How the fuck did they get that picture of me?